Hi all, welcome back to another one of my vlogs. My name is Sam and today I'll be giving you my honest opinion about Movenpick Centaurus in Islamabad. Now this hotel, from what it says on the plaque, is 6-star hotel and I was staying here for 10 days. So I want you to come with me and let's explore this hotel together. Now when you do walk in, you do have the wow factor for sure, and as you can see, it's well decorated lobby. It is beautiful. Let's explore it together. So I thought I'd just add that at the back of the lobby you do have a ice cream section that's open midday and also a cafe right next to it, which I believe is open from 8 o'clock in the morning. Definitely worth a try. Let's continue. So the room that we booked was two of the same ones. It's called Twin Standard Room, and at first glance, not too bad, but I will give you my honest opinion after staying here for a few more days. So it's the next day and it's breakfast time. Now family and I, we love having breakfast in hotels and we always select that option when we're booking a hotel. So it was quite exciting to see what they had to offer here. Now this is me doing a review after a few days, and if I'm being completely honest with you, the only highlight was the Pakistani mango jam, which I must say you all should try. It was amazing. However, the continental section was very basic, and I guess we are in Pakistan, so they will offer the more national dishes, and Pakistanis do tend to have more of a heavier breakfast like curries in the morning. Nothing wrong with that, it's just it wasn't for me, it wasn't for my family, and we really did struggle to eat the same food every day. Now as I walk along and show you the options, the food option never changed and it was always the same. Nothing was exciting and I wasn't expecting it to be this way. I was expecting it to change a little bit, especially being a 6-star hotel. You don't get that wow factor when it comes to breakfast. We've stayed in hotels like Shangri-La, who only a 5-star, but you get a 6 to 7-star service when it comes to breakfast. So I was quite disappointed, if I'm completely honest with you. And if you are lactose tolerant like me, they don't have soya milk, they don't have coconut milk, they don't have almond milk. So I was having black coffee, and I guess I didn't really have much of a choice. So we did end up going to Lofology, which is not far from this place. Now if you're around the area, I would recommend you go to that place. It reminds you of the cafes in London, and this is not sponsored at all, but I would say definitely go and visit there. We end up going there about 5 times for breakfast and for brunch, and I highly recommend it. Now the pastry section was very basic again as well, and they had a gluten-free section, but the gluten-free option was very minimal, so I did feel sorry for the people that are gluten-free. It's not catered for them. The fruit wasn't as fresh as I expected. Even the fruit juice wasn't as fresh as expected. So I was very disappointed, if I'm being honest with you, and I don't want to come across negative, but I just wanted to bring my honest opinion across to you and tell you how I felt being here. So I would probably rate this as 3 out of 5-star, not a 6-star hotel, but that's my opinion. So the gym actually wasn't too bad. The gym had high quality equipment and top-notch machines, so definitely worth a try. So we're just gonna go to Centaurus Mall, which is 1 minute away from the hotel by walk. It's linked to the hotel. Before I did that, I wanted to give a big shout out. Now, the door staff and security staff at the front were amazing. They always give 10 out of 10 service, always has a smile on their face. The uncle at the door who just opens the door for us always use a smile and have a nice conversation with him. So I highly rate the staff there. The service was second to none, especially the security staff and the doorman. Now, the walking distance wasn't that far when it comes to getting to the mall. You do have to go past a security barrier, and security is quite high in this hotel purely because you have people of the government, celebrities staying in this hotel, so naturally it has to be high, which is fine. I mean, in a way we felt protected ourselves being in the hotel. So let's walk to Centaurus Mall. So this is a very small snapshot of the mall. Now, I didn't explore this in this video. That will be in a separate video. However, I would say that out of this mall and Giga Mall, this was the better option. So if you are conflicted between which mall to go to, I will highly recommend this. It's smaller, but you do get more of a nicer selection, I would say. So I definitely recommend Centaurus Mall. So for my chocoholics out there, now one thing great about this hotel was between 4 to 5 every day they'll have a chocolate hour. Now this is unlimited chocolate. Now who can say no to free chocolate? I mean, you'll be crazy, right? So, you know, when I could, my sister and I, we indulged in this chocolate and we tried every single thing on that cart, and it was 10 out of 10. So I highly recommend you guys come and try this too. So it's been a week so far since we've been in this hotel, and I wanted to come here and give you my honest opinion. Now, the first week was up and down, but we were having hot showers. However, the second week is when it went even more downhill. Now, for some reason, they couldn't get the hot water working, and we had to have showers in the cold. The other thing which they failed to communicate was when you first get access to the minibar, you get free complimentary drinks. Second time, if they fill that and you drink from it, they will charge you. So we had to go to the supermarket and get drinks just to fill it up, so we don't get hotel price charges for a Coca-Cola, which is like, I believe, £7. It's crazy, right? Now, the bed was quite comfy, nothing wrong with the bed. However, the room wasn't getting hoovered at all. Now, we had to tell them to to actually come and hoover the room, and they'll have excuses like the hoover's broken or they will do it, and it just didn't happen. For some reason, the communication was pretty poor. Now, the people who are from UK, just to let you know, the plugs are UK plugs, so it's easy. You don't have to carry an adapter, which was pretty good actually. But apart from that and the bed being comfortable, there was nothing positive in this room. Now, there was no mirrors for us girls to get ready apart from the bathroom mirror, and it was very difficult every morning to get ready. So just heads up guys, there's no mirrors in this room. I'm shocked. So they did have a sky bar, which is quite nice, and a helipad on top of this as well. So it's nice to go in the evening, especially when it's a little bit cooler, just to go there and, you know, have a tea or a drink and just explore the view. So just to wrap things up, honestly this hotel just didn't reflect the 6-star rating it claimed to have. Everything I mentioned so far really was about a quarter of the issue my family and I faced during our stay. And if I'm being completely honest, this has been one of the worst hotel experiences I've had in a very long time. There was a few positives though. I got to give credit to the lobby security and doorman staff that were very welcoming. And the gym and sky bar was definitely a nice spot. But personally, when I book a hotel, my main focus is pretty simple. Expect a clean room, 3 decent mirrors to get ready, and a good breakfast. Those are my basic requirements, and unfortunately this fell short on most of them. So overall, I will rate this hotel 4-star. Anyways, as always, thank you for watching. I really appreciate your support. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.